Oh, good evening, and as you can imagine, with crime never sleeping, especially for a city that never sleeps, we never sleep.
No one ever sleeps.
Oh, it was a voicemail from Yuri, that who it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Holding Fisk's estate sale just tripped. Could you check it out quietly? I don't
So,
wanna
a
make
silent
it
alarm at an art
Fisk's
house
estate
went
sale.
off.
Sounds fun.
Away!
Wonder what the Kingpin had hidden in his closets.
How many closets do you think the Kingpin actually owns?
A dozen.
Considering how, I was gonna say, considering how big he is and how big his clothes are, time for the big time suit, the stealth suit. I don't know what comic this appeared in, but whatever's.
I do know that it was a comic. I think it was around the dance slot era. I'd have to double check on that.
Yeah, I think big time they nicknamed it that because I think maybe that was the name of the issue itself that it appeared in.
Yeah, basically.
So
okay.
So Spidey doing big time at the big house.
Rockefeller Center. Ooh, Rockefeller and the Radio City House.
The Radio City House.
I actually went there and watched the rehearsal once.
I went. Oh, I'm sorry. You've
I
heard.
had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my parents and Uncle Ben, there are so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Yeah.
Well, that works both
Anyway,
ways.
I'm sorry, Logan. I interrupted you about Radio City.
No, that was it. Ooh, cool. St. Patrick's. I was gonna say, yeah, no. Oh, that was good. I just watched the Rocket rehearsal one time. It was before their spring review. Sorry, back to you, Jordy.
Love you too.
All I was gonna say was I remember seeing a musical at Radio City Hall, and my uncle used to work there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Also, that building that you took a picture of,
Yeah,
Rand
what's Rand?
Corporations. Yeah, Rand Corporations. I think that's a reference to Danny Rand, aka Iron Fist.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Never
cool.
finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now.
Ow.
Oh.
Well, to be
It's rough.
fair, being Spider-Man isn't a paying job, so he's not wrong.
Well, do you think they still have any openings?
Maybe.
You never know.
Spider Barista, Spider Barista.
I think I saw this really unfortunate, really sad thing where a guy was like, I just realized all the teachers are telling us that they don't want us to become garbage delivery people. They want us to grow smart, but it's really because they're just jealous and they don't want more people making more money than they.
Yeah, but taking out all the trash.
I guess someone actually did prove that. I guess garbage delivery, garbage truck drivers and garbage people, they make more money than some school teachers do.
Well, hey, it's a thankless job, so they gotta make up for it with a bit more moolah.
Yeah,
I mean that makes sense. You have to incentivize someone to do that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you basically hit my point exactly.
Sorry.
I mean, honestly, how do you think plumbers feel?
That is also true. Also,
Especially in my case.
Also, sign to note, this game actually does something really right that I think only Homecoming made me really. Hey, let me get this tower over here. I think only Homecoming also showed this is that. I know I'm getting a tower over here.
Oh, there it is.
Only other thing that this game does something that I think only other Homecoming has shown off is that Spider-Man's kind of useless in an open field.
Yeah.
And this game shows that. So when you're in Central Park, it's actually really difficult because the trick is that you can only swing when there is some form of solid like structure that's higher than you are because your web has to hold on to something.
So basically, if you want to get rid of Spider-Man, place him in the middle of a desert or something.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, I do know some of the games did kind of have that to a small degree. Like I know Spider-Man 2 and Ultimate Spider-Man did.
Oh, hello.
Where is the file?
Nice mask.
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
Well, the subtitle says demon.
There's no one
Apparently.
here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
All right, let's go. Stealth.
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks
These
like a heist
squeaky
in
boots are
progress.
not helping.
Copy that.
Who said that was his
Your
boots?
way. Keep the situation
Oh
from getting
God,
worse in the
no!
meantime.
Steven, don't even go there.
Don't.
I just figured you would like a laugh.
I'm just imagining him.
That's
just
what I'm
doing,
giving you.
See, I'm just imagining him now, I have to be careful.
Doing his own theme. Yeah, like Yuri's like
Gotta do
doing
this
their own
quietly.
theme music.
Don't want to alert the
Back up.
others.
Shush.
No, everyone like boo 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 ba ba da
He's humming his own thing. And he's like, "Are you humming the TV show? Just let me have this." Oh, thank you.
Can I just
Hey,
say
don't-
real quick, out of
so
some
cozy with the
stupid curiosity, for some reason I suddenly, as of recently, I kind of want to start watching the fucking 1960s Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, there is some classic
Yeah,
stuff in
that's
there.
that's like Adam West levels of classic.
Right, that exactly.
I
It's,
ju-
it's
I
part of
just
that era,
remember-
and I know if I was going to start watching it,
careful.
I'm going to be in for a lot of disappointment. But I don't know, just seeing all those stupid faces
Hold on.
and
I'd say
reactions
that
and
really
everything.
You say disappointment? I think that really depends on your expectations.
Well, I'm expecting something really fucking stupid. I mean, how the hell do you forgive those three faces that freaking Green Goblin, Electro, and Vulture make?
Yeah.
Oh, those
and
are
there's
so
one that Rhino
good.
makes too.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, never forget that.
Like, to me, I think the only episode I've ever seen from beginning to end, well, 2 episodes. One of them is the very first one that
Bad guys are
showed,
getting ready to be
how he
bad.
got the spider bite. And the second one is the one with the lizard man.
I just remember the one with the Rhino where the perspective is so off. He just kind of runs in and then runs off again.
Yeah, it's just so. Only downside now is like if you want to find the episodes like online, like a lot of them are just super high pitched, and you can only hear from one ear.
Well,
Yeah, that's how they get
have
around
to do
it.
that to get around copyright.
I know. It's just I'm honestly surprised they're still doing that to begin with.
So what you're seeing there is that sometimes I have to lure enemies. I have to split them off to be able to maintain my stealth.
And even worse is that I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, they're
What is
pretty
that?
hard to find now.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's a camera.
Oh,
This totally
Oh
belongs to
boy.
me.
Don't move.
Uh-oh.
oh, god
Buddy.
damn it!
If I had a nickel for every don't move,
I'd
be
be
rich.
filthy fucking rich.
Oop.
Oh, nice.
MJ!
You know, I'm kind of surprised the Spire Sense didn't go off when that guy showed up.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
pull my cover.
what are you doing here?
Same as you.
Also noticing that even though
At
she
least-
clearly this is still after the breakup,
Oh,
the fact that her camera totally has a Spider-Man lanyard.
So Robbie's got you
Just-
covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Kiss and make up already, you
It
two.
isn't technically.
They
Come
will,
on.
don't worry.
And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
So
Let me explain.
So basically, this game, while we're not controlling Spider-Man, it has 2 other playable characters, and normally they mainly play more stealth sections.
Right, because honestly, from what I remember, these two aren't Spider-Man, so.
In this
play as
universe,
Spider
anyway.
in Spider-Man. You play as Spider-Man or not Spider-Man.
Exactly.
That is all.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Mary Jane Watson, I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
She's
It's
the
like-
auction house owner.
Okay,
It's like,
I'm
I
sorry.
just want to get a head start. Well, up yours.
Well, hey, hang on. Listen to her little plot.
Hey, Craig? No, sorry, it looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
Did somebody say cover?
You know what?
There we
I
go.
think I can make today work. Are you sure?
We'll make today
No one
work.
like a present.
Thank you.
Aw,
Craig? Never mind. We're good.
nice.
Woo!
The fun.
Let's get started.
And meanwhile,
Oops.
she was calling the DMV. I actually didn't notice that before, but yeah, it almost with the voicemail. She was just calling the DMV.
She was totally bullshitting.
Oh no, you'll see later. Yeah. Okay, I guess we may as well get around to this right now while I look at all this stuff. Mary Jane actually doesn't. She's not at all here to like work with whoever it is. She still works for the Daily Bugle. She's more of a. She kind of works like more like a guerrilla photographer. Like kind of gets into the dark and seedy like underbelly
Oh,
of
so,
the
she,
city.
so she's essentially the
Fisk cut
April
open
O'Neil.
like a pork
April
sausage.
O'Neil. I was gonna say freaking
He got away.
crap,
collapsed on
a
my
Lois
bed,
Lane
dead
of
night.
the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
Lois Lane.
That's very much what she is.
The first time
Which
I
that was still such a silly random thing, that Lois Lane like animated thing that DC put out a while
Oh, the
ago.
one where
Oh,
she
was
was
the-
interviewing Batman.
No,
And it's like asking all the
very bright.
asks all the different questions like 1, only 2, 3 people, and because I can.
And that's good.
Something like
I
that.
think my favorite of that series
Sometimes I
is the
feel
one
like
with
the whole
Bizarro.
history
He's
of the
trying to get
world
into
is
the
just
Daily Bugle
boys
as
playing
like a
dress up,
reporter.
getting into
It's
fights.
like, for the last time, we all know it's you. Hey, not Bizarro. Everyone but Jimmy knows it's you. And then there's a point where it's like,
This looks like a job for Bizarro.
quick, look over there. And Lois has this
Get over
this
this
I'm
image.
done look on her face after he says that.
Between these two people.
Because he's trying to like be like Clark Kent and be like, oh, I will be this. Yeah.
Poor Pizarro.
I still think that
Kyoto.
I still oh yeah, apparently Kingpin.
And somewhere in that little picture there, you'll find Mario hopping around the hills.
But
I was about to say,
Ah.
somewhere in that picture you'll see a white wolf.
Yeah, White Wolf with a
Oh, yeah,
shield
of
and
course.
using motion controls of all
Let me know
things.
when you're ready.
Unless you're
Sounds
playing
good.
the PS2 version.
If that game
Yeah,
weren't
he showed a piece to.
What did
dude,
this
if that game
call
weren't
us?
long as fuck, I would totally
Vanessa?
consider doing that for the channel.
I know,
Wasn't
but it's
someone
very,
else considering
very.
doing it for you?
Oh no, it's the issue that it's still long. We'd have to figure out something. Maybe later, maybe.
Brought hidden
I would say
crimes
if we ever
to
do
light.
that game for the channel, we have to separate in
got
like
more full
3
investigative
arcs or whatever, because that's
journalists
literally what
over
the game does, and each of them are
like
like
Yeah.
20 hours long, roughly 10 hours long.
You serious?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Starting with the
I was about to
prize,
say, like,
a one-of-a-kind
like
Cafe Montblanc.
I know that was technically
Beautiful.
before they
It's
split
a
off to
Mufune?
become platinum,
Correct.
but are platinum
Mr.
games usually
Fisk
that
has-
long?
I don't think
Oh
so.
god,
I
no.
know.
Oh god, no.
Metal Gear,
Kamiya's
Metal Gear
one
Rising.
of
In
Kamiya's longest games.
Professional context.
I was gonna say Metal Gear
I
Rising
haven't
wasn't
many of
that
the
long.
sales.
Because I don't remember
Let's
like
move on,
Beautiful
please.
Joe being particularly long either.
Oh no, like honestly, I can't think of any game that Kamiya directed or platinum or whatever that lasted any longer than say maybe 10, 15
Now
hours.
this exquisite
Bayonetta makes you
exemplifies the
feel like
traditional
it takes
Tarashi
forever by the
culture.
end of the game, but
The two
it's not
now
that
are
long.
so
Well,
imposing.
hey,
It just-
I can
they
see
find
why
ways
Fisk
to make
liked
it
this
work.
piece.
It's just the credits thing. The fame's like, oh my
You
gosh,
love
end the game.
duality.
Okay, it's finally over. Gosh,
Destruction
dang it,
screams
it's still going.
creation toils
That's it.
inside.
Honestly, nowadays it feels like a
Wasn't
lot of
there
games have that
anything irregular in any of
plague
the
of having
sales you
credit
had
sequences
before?
that last so
No.
damn long. Like, I think
No.
the earliest I remember
to be
that
relevant,
happening.
Not that I was aware.
can I just bring up a mention real quick? To be relevant, Crash Team Racing Nitro Field.
Oh yeah, that's when you get the
yeah.
best
Notice
ending.
the
That's like
intricate
I was
gold
about to bring up
inlay on the
examples like
ceremonial
the
tea set.
earliest one
It's just
I can think of
A
is
friend
with
in the
Sonic
DA's
Colors.
office mentioned that Fisk
The,
used
the earliest I
both
can
rails
think
to
of is
launder
freaking
stolen
Donkey
goods.
Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country's credits weren't that bad.
No,
I
but
was
it's the fact that
I was
it's
just
like,
wondering,
is
now
it
that
done?
he's
Nope, he's still
arrested,
up.
Oh, you're talking about the fake out credits.
Strange.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the
Yeah.
fake out
Wow.
credits, it's like,
I'm
oh,
actually
it's not
gonna
actually
check.
over. Like those are the kind of
Why
credits
don't
I'm
we
Well,
like.
that's
Oh,
a
those
completely
kinds.
different joke.
I
Okay.
told my DA friend I was.
I mean,
doing
there's
a
that Sam and
research
Max thing that.
He mentioned
Oh,
your
yeah.
name was familiar.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like-
yeah, or Kirby Star Allies.
Oh yeah.
They literally
freaking
did that like
okay.
literally near the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Which is
Man.
sad considering the fact that honestly that joke wasn't too
Are you
far off
sure
from
there's
the actual
nothing
length
you'd
of
like
that
to
game.
say, maybe off the record regarding Fisk's activities.
Ah,
I don't
goodness
think your
me.
readers
Anyway,
have
terribly
any
sorry.
interest
Back to our
in-
regularly scheduled Mary Jane Watson episode.
Wait here, please.
It's just a photo shoot. We're just gonna take her photo and
And off she
hang
goes.
on.
Wait, I recognize that statue. I gotta get a photo.
You just did.
That shouldn't
Try
be
again.
here.
There you go.
Craig, I'll call you back.
So we're gonna take a photo of that because that's supposed to be
My dear.
out
I
here,
think
not
it's
in
time for
there,
you to
hidden.
go.
Uh-oh.
Could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thankies.
I
Thank
think
you.
I think she's onto the fact you lied.
This is a really lovely space.
I talked
Maybe.
with Craig,
And
and
this
he
will
has
be the
no
last time you
recollection
see
of
it.
your
The ladies is
employer.
around the
In
corner.
fact, he, for
Be
some
quick.
reason,
Of
was
course.
like, this is
Be right
the
back.
DMV.
He's calls like, oh, this ain't the DMV at all. Don't worry, she'll call. No, she'll call real quick. And
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon.
Yeah.
No,
Now we
she's
gotta
here
sneak
now.
out.
oh no,
I've got to
because
get into
Craig's
that
not telling her.
back
Wait,
room.
I was supposed to send her
If that statue
tomorrow.
is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
Oh, it was like, dude, as well. Oh, people are suspicious? Question mark. So if you hear a question mark, you're fine. But when the question mark
She's not
meter
the
fills up,
reporter
then
who
you're
is she,
screwed.
Craig?
Where's the meter again?
Who is in my auction house?
Oh, jeez. It'll appear over their heads if they see
Oh.
you. Like if. So there's 2 meters.
Oh.
There's
so
2
it's
meters.
No, I do
So
not
it's like the
trust
Breath of
you
the
to fix
Wild
this.
in those thing.
Kind of. It's kind of like that, but there's 2 meters. One meter will fill up if she hears you like that. Okay, that there is already she's hearing you. There's usually a white diamond that is like if they'll become suspicious or want to start looking around. If you fill up the first meter, they'll start like that's when they'll leave whatever their idle position is, and they'll actually start looking around for you. And then
Sure, Craig.
and then if the yellow meter fills up, that's when they've fully detected you.
So
Stealth
yeah.
sections.
Right.
Stealth sections. Do you like them, Jordy? I usually don't.
No, I don't.
I was actually about to say how you doing because I noticed it's been a while since you've been talking.
Yeah, sorry. I
Hopefully
kind of
you hear
zoned
that.
out, but I've also, like, you know, just been watching the show.
I should say I usually like stealth. I can tolerate stealth sections if it's like this, like third person perspective, so that I can. Oh, don't mind the nieces. I usually.
It looks different.
That statue's in a different pose. Anyway, I usually like stealth sections if it's like third person behind, so I can like move the camera and look around. If it's like first person, I suck because I can't look around me all the time.
Allow me to use my telekinesis.
That you can move. Most common
Just
pose
her
is
holding her hands. She just looks at the camera. By the way, I have these powers.
left arm down.
I feel like in some alternate universe she has them.
She
In
has
one
to. I mean,
alternate
Spider-Gwen's
universe,
a
she
thing.
is Spider-Woman.
Yeah, there's all
That is true. She
is.
is.
I cannot wait for that Spider-Verse ladies spin-off movie they're making.
Oh, they are?
That it's
Yeah,
rumored
they-
they're making.
These pieces
Okay, so basically this thing is actually like a big old, like one of those old like modeling dummies kind of things. So we have to move it to look like the photo.
nice.
But now we also need it to have the little staff thingy that was on the cover.
You know, it's a good thing that the lady that's looking out for us hasn't thought to come in here yet.
Thank
Yeah, also the
God.
yellow thing on the left looks like a pumpkin
Is this
bomb. Anyway, yeah, we need that thing. There's like a little orb thing that looked like a pumpkin bomb. Anyway,
Yeah, it does actually.
That's it.
there we go. And the jackpot.
Norman Osborn.
Something to do with us.
Devil's
Devil's
breath.
breath.
Devil's breath. What is devil's?
What?
Uh-oh.
And that's when That's when this part happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Because now this has all been a big flashback.
Oh God.
Hey, we're all caught up.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be.
Don't.
No, she's okay. They are not screwing around.
Oh my God, he slapped a woman.
Where's the statue?
In there.
Yeah, they're looking after this stuff.
Crap.
But we already
Oh,
took it,
it's a
so
lie.
now they're gonna be like really ticked. But yeah, so I know Spider. Yeah, sorry. So back to you, Jory. It was I heard that they're making a plan to do like kind of like a Spider-Verse thing, but with all the female like
I
so
was on my way to
Silk,
the exit
Spider
when I saw
Woman,
you.
Spider Gwen.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's all three of them.
This is the
Oh,
guy
there's
who
also
was
Penny
here 5
Parker.
minutes ago.
And Penny
Oh, yeah,
Parker.
Penny.
That's true. And Penny
Whoever
Parker.
these masked guys are, they're
I think
after
that's
this
all.
File.
Which
I'll
so,
never
I'm
get
actually
out
cool
of
with that
here before
because
it's swarming.
that means there'll be more time to dedicate to all of them as opposed to what happened to Penny and.
Yeah.
You hide back
Yeah, because
there.
that's honestly,
the bad
if I could
guys
just talk
and
about
make
that
it
real
work
quick.
with
I'm
Sky.
glad that happened.
Sounds like a plan.
That's going to happen because that was honestly kind of one of my two
Good to see you,
nitpicks that I have with Spider-Verse.
too.
And I know the minute I bring
exactly
them
how I
up, a lot of
pictured us
people are going to be
meeting
angry at me. But
Be
one of the
fine.
nitpicks I have with it is that, like,
It's
for
exactly
as
how I
fun as it
pictured
was to see all the other Spider people, and from a narrative standpoint, they kind of had no reason to be there.
Change your perfume?
Hmm.
Focus, Pete.
Yeah, I
Focus.
Like, the
Also,
only
what's
one that I could think of that actually contributed was Penny, because she was the
these
one
guys
that
out
made the
before I push
replacement
forward.
goober that they needed to plug into the Kingpin Super Collider.
Right. Everyone else just kind of there.
They're just there, but at the same time, you could just also say that they're mostly there to set the scene for future projects.
Right.
Yeah.
I think especially if the
about that
rumor
fire?
about them also
What's
making
in
a
it that
sequel
these
dealing
guys
with
want so
Spider-Geddon, I wouldn't. But I agree. The issue is that it wasn't quite. Okay, I just activated this power, which lets me be a little bit hidden. Anyway, at least in that little circle.
He compares it to Pandora's box.
Something really
Not much
important
for
there.
Fisk.
So Devil's
We need
Breath
to
is
get
some
you
really
and that
bad
file
thing
out
that
of
shouldn't be
here. Hang
open.
tight.
Yeah.
But so I think the issue is that I feel like Spider-Verse would have maybe worked a bit better if like be perfect if maybe they did something to like, you know, kind of like the old Marvel MCU thing. If like maybe they did something that like helped establish all of them first, kind of like, you know, how the MCU like
Gotta stay
a
silent.
movie like Infinity War or Endgame works if you've been following everything because we have all this previous experience and they're already practically established.
Well, my
I
thing
don't
is that,
know.
like, I don't really have a problem with them just appearing
Literally didn't
right
see
out
that
of the
coming.
blue. My problem was just more so a matter of, aside from
I
making
remember
that
that.
replacement
There we
goober, they
go.
don't really do a whole lot.
Well,
They participate
again,
in the fight.
I would say they're not completely useless, considering the fact that they did sort of help. They did help Miles in his time of need, but otherwise, yeah, they were just there to set up future movies where they're likely to appear.
Shoot, they got the file.
God damn it!
Oh!
Time for me to save the day.
Stop! Spidey's here.
But he'll get away. But time for us for some good old fisticuffs. But these guys have some weird, like, nega energy or something, like, coming out of their fists that, like, have like, this weird elemental power to their fists.
Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a
I'm
ghost
trying to think,
before.
like, are they gauntlets or is it actual superpowers? Because
It's definitely gauntlets, and spoilers, we learned that whatever these gauntlets are, they're infused with whatever it is. I think we learn about later is that these guys are actually like criminals from like overseas, like Yakuza or Triad or something like that.
It would explain the foreign attire.
Right. And also, those are pretty intimidating masks and intimidating weapons.
Oh, come on, Thor can do better than that.
Time out.
it's like, yeah, that was a big threat.
No, stop.
And
I'm warning you
boom.
guys.
So where's the guy with the file?
Yeah,
I hate that.
Screw you, Glass.
I just didn't like that. I just didn't like the way those masks were looking at me.
You were creeping me out, man.
All the freaking masks, all the dang time. I tell you.
Now to see who the real criminal is.
It's the paint. The paint job is horrible.
I hate them.
Like, is this the guy? with
Okay,
the
now we see who the real criminal is.
It's old man. But I love how we don't even focus on his face. Like, I don't care
Wait,
about
we
this
literally.
guy.
Oh crap! I think we decapitated
I know
him.
someone
Never
who
mind.
could help track down where this came from.
Yeah, I just love it. It's like, I don't even care about this guy. I just want his mask. Cool. I'm
Oh,
taking this one.
okay.
Okay, then.
Red herring shall live another day.
I
just talked
needed
to
a
Craig.
Halloween
You are
costume.
not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Oh yeah.
Aha.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
She just goes along with it anyway.
What
Oh,
about
no,
the
yeah,
long
she is
history of
out.
stolen
She
goods
is
biscuits laundered at this
ruthless.
auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Well, that didn't
Oh,
work
fun
out.
times.
Can I quote
That's.
you?
Hey, you okay? Says Pete.
Alright, little text moments. Fine, but they got away with the file.
I got feet to
Mix.
dinner and mix.
The last 6
Aww.
months never happened?
Wow.
Come on, it's free food.
Wonder what kind of restaurant Mix is. Sure, see
It's
you
just
in
a
the theater.
diner.
A
Yeah,
place
it's a
of
diner.
memories.
So where
I
they
get-
go?
Again, it's like they never even split.
Yeah, which may or may not be healthy, but we'll see how they are in the next part. We'll definitely have Matt around for that next part because I'm sure he'll like mixed cooking.
I'm sure. On that note, see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.